So a few weeks back on TikTok, I went on TikTok Live and somebody asked me a very, very important question. And this dude named Paul, he asked me specifically, how do you build a brand on meaning instead of just being a brand that's just full of design? And I thought that was a really good topic to like really break down and talk about to you guys, for being a brand that's like very logo based, but also as well being very design based. And the number one thing when it comes to like building a brand on meaning is first having a brand identity. Now, a lot of people might be wondering, well, what the hell is a brand identity? So let's just think about Nike for an example. Imagine that we just drew a circle on a piece of paper and then we just had Nike in the middle. Now, if I ask every single one of y'all, what does Nike represent in one word? Now, some of y'all might be saying sports and athletics and this, that, and the third. So for me, I'm just going to say that it represents athletics, just to make this example quick and we get through it and understand. When you think about athletics, what are the people, places, and things that you think about when it comes to athletics? So we got Tiger Woods, we got greatness, we got injuries, we got football, we got basketball, we got tennis, we got accomplishments, we got winners, we have losers, we have battle scars, we have team, we have leadership, we have responsibility, we have showing up, we have practice, we have all of these different things, right? So, but now when it comes down to all those people, places, and things that I fully just shaped out just in this real time that I just did with y'all as a quick example, now that is our official identity as a brand. So if I was Nike, I'm not leaving that place. So when it comes to injuries, what kind of injuries? Like, how can we show that from a commercial, from our photo shoots and things like that, and not really talking about the product, because the people, places, and things are nothing but a representation of the product, whether if I'm doing an editorial, a lookbook, and things like that. So if I'm doing championships and winning and football, and if I got all this Nike gear on, right, now we're not even talking about the product, because the photo and the videos that I'm doing is representing what the product is all about and what we are all about as a brand. Once you have your brand identity down, now a lot more people are prone to buy into the name, because you're not just selling a cool design. You're selling a story, you're selling a message, you're selling a creed, and you're selling something that connects to somebody on a very emotional level. That is why every single person in the world, or the United States at least, has Nike in their house, right? Because they have connected themselves when it comes to us growing up playing sports, and when it comes to people of influence, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, greatness, right? And especially them being black and me being black, is like, okay, like greatness, Jordan's street culture, just subculture in general when it comes to hip hop and everything like that, Jordans and all this other stuff, like they have tapped into every single lane that you can think of, all the way from the highs all the way down to the lows. And that is what you want to do with your brand, even on a micro scale or a macro scale, wherever you're at. Now, from my personal experience, when it comes to a brand that's very, very, very design based in the streetwear game, I've seen people not really last that long, because when you're just selling nothing but designs and nothing is cohesive to the story of the brand and what it's about, and if you're just flipping designs and there's no originality, and when you're just being a cookie cutter brand like everybody else, a lot of people can kind of sense through the bullshit, right? People want to be a part of something. Everybody does. Why you think religion is so big, and why you think sports teams are so big, and even when it comes to streetwear brands like the Supremes and everybody like that, right? Because people want to be connected to something. And the quicker that you can build out something that's authentic to you, and just go out there and go find multiple millions of you, right? Because you're nothing but a reflection of your brand, and the people that buy into your brand is connected to the brand. So we all connected as a triangle, as one. That's when things become a whole lot easier. And now you don't really have to sell a lot of design. Now you can just sell the brand name by itself, and it just says Lord knows, or it just says Supreme, or it just says whatever your brand is. And then that's how you separate yourself from a brand of meaning rather than just a brand of design. And that is exactly why I tell people all the time that every single brand that you see out there that has meaning to the world and meaning to a subculture or to a community, they have one thing that's different than all 99% of other brands out there. They are a cohesive brand that has an actual culture and a community, because they created a world that never existed. And until that brand owner came in with the vision and something that was authentically him, that was just expressed externally, now look what he created. He created something that's going to last, even if it's on a small scale, even if it's on a big scale. And that's exactly what I want for you guys. I don't want you guys to be like the rest of everybody else out there, just making cookie cutter brands, and then it's only lasting for just like a few months. I want you guys to make something that's pure from your heart, something that's authentic, something that's raw, and something that's never existed until only you, that's on this planet, only you can make something like that. And once you don't have that, now you want something special. So a lot of people ask me all the time, why do I make videos like this? Why do I make this type of content? And I just see a lot of struggling brand owners out there. I know what it's like selling t-shirts from the trunk of a car to all the way having your own operation. And I don't want to see anybody go through the flames of hell that I had to to go through to get this type of understanding. So I'm willing to give it all out for free to help out the people. Now, if you guys want to follow me, obviously you guys can follow me on my IG. You know, I spit out daily game on there as well. And also as well, if you guys need help with your clothing brand at all, I have a free Discord group below. And like I say, love is love, and I'm out.